Admiral James Richardson sends an angry cable to the Chief of Naval Operations, demanding to know why exactly his fleet is still here. Back in April, the U.S. Pacific Fleet had sailed from its home ports in California for what were supposed to be routine exercises. Then, barely a month in, Richardson received new orders, issue a press release stating that the fleet would remain at Pearl Harbor on official naval business. He was furious. Richardson had no business being here. What he had been promised as a 2-week stay had now dragged on for 6 months. Pearl Harbor was a forward station poorly equipped to house, supply, or repair an entire fleet. Re-enlistments were falling. Fuel and ammunition were running short. Morale had collapsed. Why was the Pacific Fleet being left to rot? At last, the answer arrived. President Franklin Roosevelt wanted the fleet stationed at Pearl Harbor as a deterrent, both to discourage a Japanese move against the Dutch East Indies and to give the United States leverage in ongoing diplomatic negotiations. The Pacific Fleet, Richardson realized, had become a pawn in a high-stakes geopolitical game. One problem remained. Roosevelt didn't know he was running out of time.